divide and rule. That's the ancient formula, divide and impera. That's what the Polish government does. You know, they need enemies and they need scapegoats, and I'm one of their favorite scapegoats and enemies.
In 2010, Nergal was facing up to 2 years in prison under Polish blasphemy law for tearing up a Bible on stage. He called the Bible a book of lies, and the case went all the way to the Polish Supreme Court. It was just the beginning of a decade of legal trouble for the Behemoth frontman.
You know, regularly I'm being called to court or for like interview by the police. It's insane. I mean, just leave me alone. You know, I pay a lot of taxes in this country, you know. I'm not saying, you know, I'm not asking for immunity here. I'm just asking for protection. Protect me from opportunists and idiots. Poland, please protect me. I need you.
You were tangled up in court for the blasphemy hearing for 5 years, I think it was. It was a really long time for something that happened in 2007, and they kept finding ways to charge you with slightly different crimes each time, and you got acquitted and you got charged again. You know, and during this time you were also fighting cancer.
Yeah.
That must have been a very difficult time in your life.
You can imagine that those problems were the least important on the list of, you know, problems in my life back then, because I was like, with all my vitality and life affirmation and lust for life, I was all focused on just beating the shit out of this motherfucker that was growing here. Like the physical form was right in the middle of my chest. When I was breathing, I was whistling. It was kind of funny. I mean, I remember when I was out, like with my ex, went out to Greece and I was already sick and I was falling asleep and she was laughing, why are you whistling? Like, because whenever I was breathing, it's like, I'm sweating more, like triple what I usually sweat. Why? And then I ended in the hospital. It happened that I had like a 1.5 liter, which is 3 times this in my, it was stuck in my lungs. Then they would just put like a pipe, like they would just drill the pipe through my ribs straight to my lungs. And I'd be walking with a can for like 2 days. Step by step, I would just get stronger and stronger. Started working out, started with Nordic walking first, just walking. Then I really got into running, so I just couldn't stop running. And I remember it was spring, the sun was up, I had an apartment right by the beach in Gdańsk. Every morning I would just put some heavy music on my earphones and I would just, you know, run into the forest and listening to fucking, you know, hard rock and heavy metal and feeling alive. And I remember it was a beautiful feeling, very vital, very uplifting spirit. And when I got to the point, you know, with my brain and my body that I was ready to, you know, fight back those, you know, surreal accusations, I was like, okay, you know, round 3 on the ring, Nigel. Kick the shit out of this, you know, idiots. And that's what I did.